People always ask me what life looks like, what real life looks like after weight loss surgery, especially this far out. I am almost 7 years post-op. Often they do not want to see the transformative before and after highlight reel photos. They don't want to talk about surgery day or waking up from surgery. They want real life. So this week, I am taking you with me to New York City because I want to show you what's different. And honestly, almost everything is. I want to tell you that before my surgery, in a very different body, adding 150 pounds to my frame, I would have dreaded this trip. From the seat on the train, worrying about how wide it would be, the weight of my luggage, the food, being on my feet all day because New York is a walking city, I would have had excitement about going and the experiences, but a lot of worry and trepidation about how my body functioned in this environment. It would have been something to manage rather than something to enjoy. But together, we are going to pack my bags for this trip. I have my pouches to bring with me, of course. My family is coming, my sister and my nieces as well, and I am ready to relish in this trip. I genuinely cannot wait. This is what life after weight loss surgery looks like 6 years out. Come with me. I am attempting to pack lightly since we will only be in New York for Saturday is travel and arrival day, full day Sunday, and then Monday morning and we depart. So I am bringing several outfits that I think will fit the bill. One pair of jeans that I plan on wearing for travel day, a little bit of city exploring, and travel day home with 3 tops that are smaller. I'm also planning on re-wearing those jeans. They're my A Gold jeans. A Goldie, I do not know how to say that brand, but they're rented from Nuuly, and I'm planning on wearing them also to the American Girl doll store, to Aunt Juliet, as well as dinner, because I have my cute bodysuit and blazer that I think will match my American Girl doll or slightly match Samantha. It's Samantha. She's a classic. And then I have my vegetable Hill House dress that matches Callie because we are going to a tea while in the city with my little cashmere wrap. So the jeans are doing the most. They will be worn all 3 days while we're there. And I'm also planning on wearing these pants, which will need to be washed possibly as a travel outfit with that little green top. That is secretly a pajama top. You know I love to do that. So let me organize a little bit here and we can get packing. We took the train, and I want to talk about this just for a second because travel post-op is a whole conversation. The seat fits. I'm not uncomfortable. I'm not calculating how to manage my body in a space that wasn't made for me. I'm just on a train watching the world go by.
Come travel with us to New York City.
Callie's travel channel now.
Like and subscribe down below. I'll put all the links down below.
Oh,
thank you. Thank you for watching.
Thank you for
Let's get to it.
Insert. What kind of fun transition would you do that I don't know how to do?
No, you just take the next video and put it.
Took an Uber to afternoon tea at Alice's, and yes, it was as wonderful as it sounds. Now, let me be real with you about eating out post-op because I know you're thinking about it. With a tea, everything comes already pre-ordered, but I ate intentionally. Protein first, even at a tea. Small bites. I didn't make a big deal of it at the table because nobody needs a surgery update with their scones, but I know my body. I honored it quietly, and I enjoyed every single moment. Early to bed for all of the dolls, including Samantha and Summer. We are headed to the American Girl doll store, and I have Samantha. I know she looks mangled in this bag, but it's her first time in the city. Yes, I brought my Samantha from my childhood to the American Girl store. And before you laugh, hear me out. There's something about bringing the things that mattered to you as a little girl into a life that finally feels like yours. I spent so much of my childhood in my adult life not feeling comfortable in my own body, not feeling like I deserved the full, joyful, present experience. Watching my daughter in that store, my niece being the aunt and the mom who shows up, is everything. Last week, I did a video on parenting your inner child after weight loss surgery. Also, apologies about my hair. It was cuter this morning and then it rained and drizzled, so this is what we're working with. I bought Callie a jelly cat because when in New York, when in FAO Schwartz, and then I found the hydrangea one. And everything in FAO Schwartz is designed so that you kind of go back to being a child. They had strawberry shortcake, they had to make your own slime, they had a mini bubble bar section. It was delightful.
Hi.
And now we are headed to the Lego store for a project Callie's working on, as well as I think we're gonna try to find the Ralph Lauren coffee shop before we go to American Girl. So this whole morning is just about being kids. And what a joyful morning that was. We did find the coffee shop. I loved FAO Schwartz. We had such a magical time. And then we were finally off to what I would consider to be the absolute highlight of this trip. Samantha has been brought back in stores because she's a historical doll. I don't think little me ever imagined this would be my life. Walking through New York City, bringing my daughter to a place I only ever dreamt about. There was a time my world felt so much smaller than this, where I was waiting, wishing, wondering if life would ever feel different. And now I'm here, living the moments I used to only imagine. This isn't just weight loss. It's freedom, confidence. It's getting to show up for her and for me, which is why I did the hard thing. So while it's not a sunny day, this is Bryant Park, and at home right now we don't have any trees that are all green on the tops, so this is so exciting. Also, this room was incredibly quiet, and there is a restaurant right here. I'm not sure you can see that clearly. That's in this clear tent. It looks like it's always set up for a wedding, but I'm pretty sure it's just a fancy, beautiful restaurant. The only other time Callie and I were at Bryant Park was for Christmas. So it's fun to see it lit up at night and all the restaurants open during the day in the spring. That's really neat, where it's so foggy at the very tops of the buildings. I think I love Bryant Park because it feels like slowing down in the middle of the city. I also really loved this room because it came with a yoga mat, and on the TV there were several options for free yoga classes, so I was able to take care of myself even when life felt full and exciting on this trip. Because this life that I get to live now didn't just happen to me, I built it one choice at a time. This version of me, she's been built in the small moments. The quiet choices, the ones that no one sees, and that's what's made this life possible. These are some of my absolute favorite shower products. I love the rum scent from this brand. We have lotion in this scent. So good. Also, this shower is enormous. Okay, let's talk about the hotel. Apologies, I didn't bring my microphone. I am sitting on the floor in the hotel room after a lovely day, albeit a rainy one, but a lovely day in the city. And this hotel did not come to play. Callie and I don't really love staying in Times Square. I know it's a hub, but it feels touristy, crowded, and loud. So this time we opted to stay in Bryant Park. And we've been to Bryant Park before because we came to the Christmas market here years ago when Callie and I went on our first bougie New York City hotel extravaganza, which unlocked an entirely new part of our relationship. And we are staying at Park Terrace, which overlooks Bryant Park, and this hotel did not come to play. Part of the work that I've been doing after weight loss surgery is not only recognizing and appreciating, but implementing and taking responsibility for the fact that I love and deserve beautiful things. It's the journey of learning that I deserve them, that taking up space in a beautiful, luxurious hotel room isn't something that I have to earn by being a certain weight or a certain size. I am no longer apologizing for booking the bougie hotel. Disney Vacation Club kind of set us up for this decades ago when Mark and I bought in at Bay Lake Tower. It started elevating our Disney travel, and that trickled out to other hotels. However, I was always looking for the cost saving option, the we don't spend that much time in the room. But every time we book a luxurious bougie hotel, we do spend more time there. We do come back, rest, reset, change, just like we're doing today. And I love doing that in a space that I find so different from my home, but also that I want to be in. This is a part of my life now that surgery made possible. And really, it's not the surgery alone, it's the work. It's the work of showing up every day for myself, but also the mindset that I get to and deserve to have experiences in my life that include lovely hotel stays. And these daily choices, they compound into a life that gets to look like this. So I'm really glad we stayed here. I love this little strip right here on Park Terrace. It's beautiful. And we are about to get ready to go see Anne Juliet. And we're going to go to a little woman-owned brewery. I'm pointing because it's right on this part of the street. And I think it's a winery. I think it's just a vibe. So I'll show you some B-roll of that, and then we'll talk about Anne Juliet. We saw Aunt Juliet, and it wasn't just a show. We walked all day, and I kept up. Before surgery, a day like this would have taken me out, but sitting there with my sister, my nieces, my daughter, this is why I did the hard work. If you made it to the end of this vlog, thank you, truly. I want you to know this life, the travel, the shows, the moments like today, it doesn't require a perfect body. It requires a healthy enough body and a mindset that believes you deserve to be here. That mindset piece, it's the hardest part and the part no one really prepares you for, which is exactly why I created my free masterclass. If you're anywhere on this journey, it's for you. And if you're building this life too, I'll link everything below. I'll see you next week, my friend.